June 16th, accepting life. Some things we must accept, others we can change. The wisdom to know the difference comes with growth in our spiritual program. Basic text, page 95. It's relatively easy to accept the things we like. It's the things we don't like that are hard to accept. But remaking the world and everyone in it to suit our tastes would solve nothing. After all, the idea that the world was to blame for all our problems was the attitude that kept us using. And that attitude nearly killed us. In the course of working the steps, we begin to ask ourselves hard questions about the roles we ourselves have played in creating the unacceptable lives we've lived. In most cases, we found that what needed changing was our own attitude and our own actions, not the people, places, and things around us. In recovery, we pray for wisdom to know the difference between what can and can't be changed. Then, once we see the truth of our situation, we pray for the willingness to change ourselves. Just for today, higher power, grant me the wisdom to know the difference between what can be changed and what I must accept. Please help me gratefully accept the life I've been given. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is Just for Today. And I think of work, it's easy to go to work as an analogy, but it works the same with family members, friends, and most relationships. Even going to a Walmart or a grocery store or something. I wish that everybody drove the way that I drove or walked through aisles the way I walk through aisles. I'm considerate of somebody. I stop before I barge out into the open lane section. I'll check to see if there's a cart coming. Sometimes I'll step in front of my cart and I'll walk out first instead of shoving my cart out there and crashing into some old lady or something. And nobody else does that. Why can't they do what I do? At work, why can't people, set the ladder to the side of the hallway so that other people can get by? Why do you have to leave all your stuff right in the middle of the hallway? Why can't you work cleanly? Why can't you throw your trash away while you're working instead of leaving it on the floor for somebody to trip over? It's a safety hazard, and I would all day just go through the whole day coming down on the rest of the world for not thinking the way that I think, not being considerate of others. And the thing is, I can't make them considerate of others. I can't change them. I can't cause them to be. And for all I know, they've got something going on. Maybe they're getting their work done a little faster because they don't take the time to go throw their trash away. And their boss is happier with them than mine is with me because I'm taking a little longer because I tend to work a little clean. And there's so many variables and so many factors that if I try to sit down and just, go over one situation and all the possibilities, I could be here all day thinking about it, steaming about it, stewing about it, and really wasting my time because all I have to do is adjust my reaction, my feelings, my emotion, my perspective, to be accepting of that, and here in the house, my wife, she's a hairstylist. It's part-time, freelance, but then she's a stay-at-home mom aside from that. And sometimes the kitchen's not clean, or the bathroom's not clean, or the laundry's done but it's not folded, or it's not put away. There's all these things that back in the a couple years ago, I used to kind of lose it. I'm like, how can I go to work all day, come home, and then this stuff's all half done? And what I don't realize is that she's also taking the kids to school, keeping up with appointments, paying bills, she has a lot going on as well. There's a lot to running a household, and I took some of that for granted before, and I would try to, come at her in a negative way to change the way she's doing things, and then I can't do that. I have to learn to accept that sometimes the laundry is not going to be put away. It might sit there for a couple days. And that's okay. I didn't have to do the laundry. The laundry's at least clean. And even if it's not, I can do a load if I need to, and those type of thoughts have really relieved me from a lot of stress and anxiety, anger, and all those things that I feel in life. It's done well for me to, learn to accept things, life on life's terms. And I thank this program for that. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.